everybody, good morning. It's David here, Holiday for Two, and I have a new product I'm going to talk about today that was sent to us by a company called Asperx, and it is a power bank. And now when you're going camping, who doesn't want more power banks? I don't know about you, but I have this fascination with power banks. I have little ones for my phone. I have the big, Blue Eddy power banks that I use for my drones. But this is kind of a cool little unit that they sent us and to try out and do a review on. This is a Asperx AXP200 power bank. And I'll give you some of the features in it and open it up and show you what's inside. And they're very reasonably priced right now. There's also going to be discount codes I'll show down below with links. But let me open it up. It is 140 watt max, bi-directional fast charging, 60,000 milliamps capacity, 20-60 volt wide voltage range, MPPT charger. Now get all that jargon out of the way. Let's open it up and see what's in here. Because I just love these kind of things. I have a lot of different rechargeable devices that I keep in the motorhome. Some of you may have seen some of the items that I've talked about before, products that they send me. There was one like a lantern and stuff that's also can be doubled as a power bank, but it's a lantern, has the lights. This also has a light in it, so I'll show you that anyway. I don't know if it's charged up, but let's see what's in the box. So it comes with a manual, and it looks like a pretty detailed little manual on how to get it all set up and charge it. Probably one of the first things you'll have to do, I'm assuming, is I'll have to put this on and charge it up to bring it up to a full 100%. But sometimes I get surprised. I get these things in and they come in. Typically they come in with about a 60% charge, so I'm going to put it on the charger and charge this up because it should be charged up anyway before you start using it. 60,000 milliamps. So that's a lot. That's about 3 times what a normal power bank like one of these. And I'm running a little light here, my little photography light. I'm running on a little power bank here that I have. It has three bars on it. But this is a small one. See the difference? This one's probably about 15,000 milliamps. Maybe 20,000 for this one. I can't remember. But look at the difference here. This one's pretty hefty. This one carries a lot more charge and a lot more usefulness. If you take it with you in a camper, you could charge your phone. You could plug this into your laptop, and I'll show you that. So let's charge this up, and then I'll come back, and we'll show you what it can do.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Hey everybody, welcome back. And I've had a couple hours now have passed, so I've had time to fully charge this unit. This is the Asperx AXP200. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of go through some of the features right away and go through some of the features on it. It's fully charged, and to turn it on, you want to hold the power button about 3 seconds, it says. So 1, 2, 3, it comes on. You can see it's charged up to 100%. And I really think this is kind of cool for such a small little device. This is what I would expect on a larger power station, so it's really nice. It's tells you 100% power, tells you how much power is going in, how much is going out, as well as how many hours of time before you would run out of power. So right now it says 99 and 59 hours. 99 hours, 59 minutes. I think that's what that's trying to tell me, but this is on standby. To get the light on, let me turn the power off here. You don't need the power on to run the light. Pull up the top here. You have 2 settings. You have 1, 2 levels here. You have 4 light settings. And so to get the lights on, you're going to hold this button here. The first one that will come on will be low, then it'll be high, and then it'll be like an SOS strobe, and then just a regular strobe light. And this would be really nice if you're out camping and you want a light to maybe play cards by, or if you keep it on low and you just want to sit around a table and have some coffee or drinks. If you want a little more light for playing cards, turn it up to high. This would be high. That is as high as this will come up. It folds right back down into the device. Now you want the SOS. There's your SOS. And then you just have the regular strobe after that. Like that. Very great for Halloween effects. And then just push it back down. And then of course it comes with a manual and in 8 different languages. So if you want to expand your language ability, you can take a look at that. But let me get through the things here that I think are just really kind of cool for this little small unit that I often see on the larger units, not on something like this. First, you've got the screen, which I think is really neat to have all that information up there. But you also have basically 6 different kinds of connections here. You have 2 USB-A outputs, and I believe these are rated at 18. Let me check. Your USB-A outputs are both rated at 18 watts output. And that would be something you might want to plug in, like a phone, if you want to charge up a phone or a small camera. Then here's where this is interesting. You have USB-C, the smaller C size in the middle. These are inputs as well as outputs. Now just keep in mind, you can use these if you plug these into a power source. You can charge it up through here. Or if you have one of these type of connectors, this is an 8mm barrel connector like I use on my Blue Eddy products. They use a lot of these, my AC180, EB70. You can plug that in to that output right there on the barrel connector. This is an 8mm input. If you had a solar panel with one of these outputs on it, like a little small solar panel, you could plug in there and it'll charge up with solar. You also have an output here of one of those small barrel DC connectors. I'm not sure what the size is on those. It's like a little small barrel connectors, and you see those once in a while on power stations where you can plug these in, but it is rated at 5 amps. So keep in mind this device is only rated, it says 140 watt output max. You could, I'm supposing, and I haven't tried it yet, but if you had a barrel connector here, they do make an adapter that you could plug into there that is an adapter for a regular cigarette lighter input output, and you could probably run a fridge off this. I might try that sometime just to see if it works. I have a couple of small car fridges that run 35-40 watts, so it would be interesting to see if this would power them at least for a couple hours in a pinch if you needed to. But really, there's a lot there. You've got input outputs type C's, you've got your output A's, you've got the barrel connection here so you can plug in a solar panel, and I did charge it up with my rooftop solar panel that I have, a flex panel. It's a 200 watt panel, and it maxed out at 100 watt input charging, and charged it up in about an hour yesterday because it was only about 60%. Weighs about 4 pounds. Got a little carrying strap. It's just nice to have options like this, and this would be something nice to keep outside, maybe on a table outside. If you've got a spot outside where you want to just sit down and have coffee or drinks, or maybe have lunch or something, you want to keep this on the coffee table outside of your camper to charge up, and at night you can lift this up here and have a little light on your table. So a lot of uses here for this. This is the Asperx AXP200 Powerbank. I'll put links down below in the description. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, they're running sales right now, so be sure to watch for the links down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Don't be surprised if you see this pop up more in my camping videos in the future. Safe travels. Have a great day. Catch you later. I'm going to go out and have some fun with this little power bank. Bye.